Some say that this is the best rotary tool there is. I'm not sure about that, but I know one thing. If I want to cut something or polish something or make a hole in something that is a job for the small handheld rotary tool, I just take my Dremel and cut it without absolutely any problem. Some part of this is because of the tool itself, because it just has enough of the torque to do the job, but also Dremel parts, bits and pieces and abrasive tools, very important, are just good enough quality to be able to cut through metal, plastic, etc, etc, etc. However, from time to time, big and chunky mains operated Dremel, it's just such a pain in the posterior, because you have to find the outlet, worry about the cord itself, and maybe in 2021, when everything is right now battery operated, there is something that is as good as this thing, but you do not have to worry about the mains and the AC outlet. This is the Greenworks V8 rotary tool. It comes in the box with some accessories, bits and abrasive materials. The tool itself is rather small and kinda feels, yeah, okay, in your hands, and it's of course battery operated. In the back it has the USB-C port that allows you to charge this thing. In the front it has the standard spindle that allows you to connect any accessory. It has the on-off switch, speed selector and the battery charged indicator. So if you want to cut, polish or mill something, you just take the standard accessory, put it into the spindle, tighten the nut, and this is important. This is a self-locking nut, so you do not have to worry with extra buttons. Turn it on, select the speed and go cutting. Now, the question is, does it work? And the answer is, like usual, complicated. Because the tool itself works pretty nice. It's not definitely as torquey as the real Dremel tool, because you can stall it without absolutely any problems, and you can even block it from starting just by holding this, not even very strongly in your fingers. But once it spins up and you are, let's say, careful with the applied force on the tool, you can get the job done. Yes, the battery will deplete and you will not be able to work this thing for hours. However, the battery inside is just good enough that if you just want to cut something small or just make a small job, you just the battery is enough, and then you just use the USB-C cable to charge it. So the tool itself is actually pretty cool, and I do have to say that it's just so much less hassle than when fighting with the real Dremel. Because with the big Dremel I have to take it out, find the outlet, it always takes the 5 minutes. This thing, I just take the box, open this, and I'm ready to cut something small. However, the problems comes with the accessories, because with all due respect to the Greenworks, while the tool itself is pretty cool, the accessories that were in the box, and especially those abrasive cutting pieces, are super low quality. They just are breaking all the time, and they are wearing off. And to be honest, the original, not sanding pieces, but the cutting pieces and milling pieces are, no, they are not really the best. So what I do, I just plug in the original cutting piece from the Dremel set, which is just a good quality, and use this thing itself. Luckily, nothing really stops you from buying the better accessories, better tools, and using them with this device. So, can I recommend the V8 from Greenworks? Yes, as long as you are ready to face the consequences. If you are doing a precise job with the jewelry, small aluminium, metal, brass, whatever elements, you do not want to cut through the pipes all the time, and you feel that the big Dremel is just slightly too big, This is fine. This is fine, and the fact that it's battery operated simplifies quite a lot of things. But you have to remember that you have to charge it, it lacks the torque, original accessories are but if this is fine and you are using this kind of the tool only once a few weeks, maybe even once a few months, then it is absolutely fine. I'm Paweł Spychalski. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next one.